and at Teaquilts. And we're having our live chat tonight. I'm just running in here. That's why I'm discombobulated. It's been a long few days, and I have not done a thing that I need to do other than make sure that I have food in the house for my husband. I've been so busy doing so many things. So I'm going to pull you all up on my phone, and then we'll get started. Let's see. Pull up YouTube, volume down. Okay. Turn notifications off as well. Let's see. And I hope everything works well because I didn't reset anything today. So hoping everything is working. So we'll give people a few minutes to get in since I came in probably a minute late, maybe 30 seconds late. So we're just waiting for people to come in to the chat. We've got 13 people that I'm showing so far. And I keep getting notifications. Let me clear everything. All right, let me skip that ad. All right, so let's see. Today is Wednesday, May 26th, 2021. It is 7 p.m. Central Standard Time that we have this live chat. It is for 1 hour. Also have live chats on Saturday, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. However, I'm going to be on retreat this week. So I may try to come do live chat at 9, but I'm not sure how long I'm going to stay on the live chat. So that's going to be a little different this week. Also, while I'm doing housekeeping things, next Tuesday will be my live chat. I may be moving my chats to Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If that's a problem for you, let me know. You know, other than doing them earlier in the day, Wednesday may not be a good day for me because, as I mentioned before, I may go back to teaching line dancing, and I think that's the day that they want to do line dancing on. So I will see how that holds up, but tentatively we're changing our Wednesday lives to Tuesday evening. And first person in the room today was Katrina. She says, hello, Miss T and quilting friends. Vivian Cavey also here early says, hi, T and everyone. Joanne Joniak says, hello, so excited to finally catch a live. Hello and welcome. Carla Ford's here saying, hello, T and everyone from Southern California. Glad to be here with everyone tonight. Doris O also is here, says good evening TNT Quilters. I hope everyone is having a great day. Quilt Gal says hi to everyone from hot and stormy Maryland. Looks like you have been busy, lady. Yes, I didn't even have time to put a shirt on, okay? Mario D here. He says hello from friendly Montreal. We had a major windstorm today, up to 80 miles per hour. Trees were bent, and I almost lost my AC unit from the window ledge. Nice to be here. Wow. Be safe there. Beth Buellard says, hello, Miss T, and all the beautiful quilters here from hot and humid Oklahoma. Janice Miller also says, hello, TNT Quilters. Hope everyone had a great day. Bonita Nance is here saying, hello, Miss T, and everyone. And she says to Maria, wow, that's scary. Deanna J is here, says hi T and quilters. Mary Woods also saying hello to everyone. Ella Odom says good evening Miss T and quilters from sunny California. Nisi Ma's here saying hey, waving T and everybody. Kevin the quilter is here, says there she is, our queen of scraps. Long live the queen. Evening Tea quilters. Maxie Doodle says hi Miss T and everyone. Mario says is something wrong? It's spooling big time. I hope not. Nancy Gus says, hi TNT Quilters. It looks like I'm still recording, just trying to make sure. Vicky Lemire is here also saying hello. Remo JS says, good evening, Miss T and Quilters. Judy is also here, says hello, Tea and Quilters. Sharon Lewis says hi, Tea and Quilters. Beverly Aikens waving hello, says hi, Tea and Quilting friends. Sue GSD says hey, Tea. How is everyone doing? Tuesday works well for me. Great. Deborah Quilts is here saying hello. Leetta Bryan says hello, TNT Quilters. Cynthia Shade says good evening to all from Chicago. Hope all is doing well and enjoying the weather. Kevin says we will follow you, our queen. You do you and do what you want to do, and when you want to do it. Oh, okay. You do what you want to do and when you want to do it. Okay. Roberta says, hi, Miss T and my Tea Quilter friends. Maria Mayer is here as well, says, hi, Miss T and everyone. Memoirs of a Longworm Quilter says, hey, T and fellow quilters. Stephanie, hi, Stephanie. Maria says, meant to type T instead of yay. Yeah, I got you. And Remo JS is reminding everybody to hit that thumbs up. My brother came in, says hi, sis and everyone. Hope you all are staying safe. And I have a problem with Tuesday. Tuesday is my church night. Okay. And I'm sorry about that. And I don't know. I may be line dancing on Wednesdays and Thursdays, so I don't know what other night right now. So this is something that we can discuss in the future too. I could do it Monday night, but that's kind of close to Saturday night. So I know I'm gonna not get some people, and I'm gonna actually pick up some other people. So I do know that, you know, when change happens, it is inconvenient. Beth Buellard says, I'm good with Tuesday. Where you lead, we will follow. Mario says, I agree, Kevin. Any day will do for me. As long as you do a live, I'm happy. Okay. Patty Bryan says, hi. She says, Tea and Quilters, please send prayers. My 2 kids are facing struggles, and my purse was stolen yesterday. Oh, my gosh. She says, life goes on, and God is holding me up. So sorry that you all are going through that. We'll add you and your family to our prayer list. And keep your head up. That's the great thing that you're doing, is always looking at the positive of something, that life goes on and God is holding you up. So sorry about that. That's just awful. Sue says, you all got me in trouble. Ordered 3 grab bags from Hancock's. An hour later, got notified that my order had been shipped. Ice and Fire Creations says, hi, Miss T and everyone from Nova Scotia. Hello and welcome to the channel. I think you came in before. I'm just saying welcome. And Roberta saying that she's sending prayers your way, Patty, as well. Maddie Barnum came in. Says, good evening, T and everyone. Glad to be online again. Yes. And Stephanie is also praying for you, Patty. Diane 57 as well. Remo JS, and she's saying, Patty's saying, thank you all. I know the struggles make us stronger. And hi, Connie. She says, hello, just got here. So, yes. So, today, we're going to be doing the drawings. Also, I do have a couple of things I want to just mention, but I'm not going to be able to show you all this stuff. I just want to verify that I have done some stuff. Cheryl Bean just came in and says, hey, T and everyone. Within the last live, I did put all the final borders on my Exploding Heart quilt. And I will have to take all of these quilts because they're just ginormous. This quilt is 104 inches square when I got through adding all the borders. So I will make sure to take pictures whenever I decide to upload a video again. I'm going to just put all my finishes or works that I have. I probably haven't even videotaped half of the things, but I'll try to do what I can with what I do have on tape and at least give you all something from February till today. I'm just going to put it all together no matter what my mouth is saying in the video about this being the month of April and this is, you know, I'm just going to let it all roll because I am so far behind on updating videos. And then I just wanted you all to know, this is too big too, that I did finish the project with Laundry Basket Quilts, their 2021 mystery that just ended on Monday. And all the parts are still up on her blog if you're interested. I am going to figure out what kind of border I want to put on here, so I have not done that yet. However, if you follow me on Instagram, I put a little treat over there. I actually put the picture of this up on Instagram. So it is just done. I just wanted you all to know that I have been sewing, and I did that quilt because it was actually telling me what to do. I am in a bad mental space with all the stuff that's going on in my life, and so just somebody telling me to sew something made me get in here and sew over not sewing at all. So it's not like it was something that I intended to do when I started out, but that's how my life has ended up. Let me see who else has come in. Let's see. Yolanda Cofield says, hello, T and the Teaquilters family. Cynthia Shade said, we'll follow you to Tuesday. Thank you. And if not, I know some of you all are going to have to probably watch the upload as well. Elaine Doucette says, beautiful I think on the Exploding Heart quilt. Beth Bueller says it's beautiful. Awesome. Remo, good evening, everyone. And T from Sheila Willis, welcome to the live. And now I definitely have to start my sister-in-law quilt, Remo JS. Barbara Polk says, hi there, everyone. Hello to you, Barbara. Welcome. Patty says, love the Exploding Heart quilt tee. Beautiful, and makes me want to make one after I finish 4 to 5 ups. Haha. Yeah, I got such a long list of stuff and 150 or so UFOs sitting right in my face. Ain't no telling how many quilts I got. Of that, probably 60 or 70 of them that needs to be quilted. I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but I haven't been in the mood to long arm quilt. So that's part of my issue. Diane says, good job, T. Maddie says, pretty. And the other thing that keeps me going is I hate to put up a project in a lot of pieces. So I still have the Charlotte Sometimes quilt that I'm working on. I just kind of needed a little break from that. But I was also cleaning out, I was going through stuff, not like cleaning out moving, but I was going through the corner over here that's piled up to the ceiling right there. And so I was trying to take out stuff from that pile that had been sitting there that had got pushed behind when my friend Diana was getting seriously ill. I kind of put a lot of things that I was working on the back burner. So that I wanted to get that heart quilt out. I wanted to get the swap block quilt done. So I got my 2 goals done out of the stack. So now I need to just start either purging or finding a new home for some of the stuff. I've got stuff from various different entities, different ways of acquiring stuff, either me buying it or somebody giving it to me, or buying it or somebody giving it to me. I got stuff I need to put up, and I haven't put stuff up in a while, so I need to make a day, maybe probably will be a week, that I just need to wrap fabric. Okay. So that's kind of where I'm at, where I need to put stuff up. Let's see. And Remo says, yes, a beautiful, giving me an idea. Yes. June Hansen came in, says, hi, T and everyone. Hi, June. Just saying, T, the more I look at the dark quilt in the back of you, I love it the way it is. And I'm almost to the point where I get tired of projects. I'm one of those people that I need change. And that's another reason that I stopped working on this. So I'm very doubtful that it will get any applique on this. I don't know what's going to happen with this quilt, but it just may end up being just a traditional begone surround, and it won't have all the different applique stuff, because I don't know when I'm going to find time to do all of that, because that takes time too. So it may just stay. So Peggy O'Connor says, hi, TNT Quilters. It's been a while. I went back to work last week of March and have been very busy with life. Love your laundry basket quilt. I've been following the post. Yes. Hey, Peggy, and welcome back. Janet says, beautiful selection of colors. Thank you. Deborah says, Tuesday is fine. And Yolanda's praying for everyone. Joanne Parker says, good evening, TNT Quilters. The semester is over, and I joined the sessions. Yay. Welcome back. Darlene Crosby says, hello, TNT Quilters. I didn't get a notification. Thought you were on retreat. I go on retreat tomorrow. And haven't packed a thing. I got to feed people a breakfast meal. I'm hoping that I have all the ingredients in my house, but I have a feeling that I don't. So I've already been to the store 3 times this week. Okay. To the grocery store 3 times this week. And still don't have stuff. Or 3 days this week. And I may have to end up going back because the pharmacy, I went to the pharmacy and they didn't even have the medications that I needed. So may have to end up going back. Woo! Betsy is here. Lightning says, love the quilts. I'm driving home. Hello all. Hey Betsy. Are you back in the office, girl? She says she's driving home. Robin Boyd says, good evening, everyone. Please pray for my pastor's family. He passed away last night. Oh, my gosh. On a mission trip in Brazil. That's awful. So sorry for that, Robin. Be praying for you and the family. Your whole church family on that one. Wow. That is just awful. C-Rex is here. Says, hey, quilting friends. Just arrived. For those just arriving, please be aware that next Wednesday will not be Teaquilts Live. We're going to move it to Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Just want everybody to know. I probably said a few times in this video. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Nancy Gus is saying prayers. A lot of prayers are coming out for Robin. Leila Dicker is here. She says, hi, TNT Quilters. Hope all is well with everyone. Hello to you as well. Elaine Doucette says, I have some awful lethargic days since Pfizer. Now you sound like somebody else that's in here don't say had a bad time with Pfizer. Mine wasn't too bad. I just slept for about 5 days. Patty says, Teaquilts, we need to pray up T and get her full of peace so she can feel that and all our love for her. Yeah, it's just a lot. There's still a lot going on. I'm keeping my spirits up as much as I can, trying to keep moving. But when all is said and done, it's so many things that's on my to-do list that I just can't get done or gonna have to be pushed back because of that. And I'm trying to use line dancing as something that's gonna take my mental capacity and make me do something else with it. And yeah, so and then it's also good exercise, so I feel like I need that as well. She says, you've had a lot going on. Sometimes that would cause us to block. You have a wonderful spirit. I see you are finding a new direction. You are a wonderful person. Well, thank you. I've been cutting up my scrap fabric, and you've inspired me to want to make a scrap quilt. Yes, and once you start, it seemed like when I first started making scrap quilts, even in 1994, they were out there, but most of them were in the form of sampler quilts. I felt like, for the most part, that I was kind of like the only person in the group that kind of liked scrap quilts. And so it's just amazing to me to see how far scrap quilting has come since 1994 when I first started. And it could have just been that it was in this area or my group that I was with. We didn't do a whole lot of scrap quilting. But I came from making clothing, so I wanted to try to use everything. I was even trying to use clothing in my quilts. And I did use them in a couple of quilts, my earlier quilts. Mario's reminding people to hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much. And Deborah says, I will come and help you wrap fabric. Just let me know when. That's nice. She's so sweet. See, and somebody's saying they may lose power. I'm trying to get through some of these comments so we can get to some of the good stuff. Joyce Hernandez has come in, says, hey, Miss T and Quilters. Sandra says, I did hit the thumbs up. She says, hello, all quilters. Sandy in California. Hello and welcome. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. If I did, I'm so sorry. Hello, Miss T and Quilters, just sitting here making hexies in the Yukon. That's from Joanna. T, you are grieving, and that doesn't happen overnight. Yeah, it's a whole lot going on. Yeah. Prizes. What is in the box? That means I got to get the box. Or maybe I'll just pull the stuff out the box because I already got a big mess out here. Ugh. So, what I did was I put things into, I decided to do 10 prizes. I went, as I'm going through my stash, I am coming across stuff that I probably will not use. I probably had bought it for something in particular, then changed my mind, or it could have been something that was given to me, and I'm just forwarding on, knowing that I'm not going to be using this. Melinda C. just come in, says, hello, T, and all. Judy says, we love you, T. Have reset my alarm for Tuesday. Thank you. Sounds like you need an assistant. Yes, I do, but I don't have any money to pay him. And Deborah is really sweet. She will come help me do some fabric stuff. Kevin's really nice. He will come help me do some stuff. It's to the point, you know, like as far as like sorting and purging, it's like that's one of those things that I have to do myself, because nobody knows what you want to keep and what you want to purge. And so I couldn't even hire a professional organizer, because I would kill them, because they'll tell me to just get rid of it all, you know. And that is not gonna happen. So I'm just trying to regroup some stuff, reorganizing. I'm changing out storage baskets and stuff like that. It's not happening in this room, but that's why this room got congested, because I've got stuff out of other areas that I'm trying to go through and make sure I want to keep stuff. So again, just getting rid of some stuff. So the first things I'm getting rid of is these 2 pieces of fabric as one gift. I'm just showing you what I'm giving away, and then I'll pull later, so just so everybody can see what's available. This is, I think, a yard of fabric. And one point I was collecting butterfly fabrics, and I got this from Hancock's of Paducah years ago. And I don't know if it has even a year on here, but it could have been like about 6 years ago, maybe. It's called Spintastic by Laura Beringer. No, it's Beringer for Marcus Fabrics. And that's all it has. But it's a full yard of fabric. It's just not something that I'm going to be using. Yes, I could cut this up. It's a nice piece of fabric. I could definitely cut this up, and I can make it and put it into scraps. I got enough scraps. I don't need to be creating scraps. And then this is a fat quarter that was inside of a fat quarter pack. When people ordered some items from me, when they ordered the when I sent back the blocks, people that had sent me gifts, I had given them a fat quarter in their package when I returned their swap blocks, and this just happened to be one that was left. So this is prize number 1. Prize number 2 is something I had gotten ordered from Nancy's Notions. I put on here I was going to sell it for $7.50. I had it in my sale because we have a flea for all. All of these items I could have put in my flea for all, but I decided to go ahead and do a drawing with you guys. In this pack, I bought from Nancy Notions, 2, 3, it has 5 fat quarters in here. And it's called Flowering Around the Fat Quarter Pack. And it's no pattern, just fabrics that they had in here. Yes, again, I could put all of this into, make strings and crumbs with them, but I'm not wanting to do that. I got enough. If they're already strings and crumbs, that's fine. So let me turn this down so I can put these back in order. That's number 2. Number 3 is something that I bought from Hancock's Fabric. I did not do the, what was the name of this? Quilter Sampler Club, Corpse of Discovery, Lewis and Clark Commemoration Quilt. I did not do this quilt, and I don't have all of the quilt. What I do have is I bought, for $1, I bought 6 of these, and somebody is going to win these. All 6 of them are going to go to one person. It's the same block. It's this block up here in the corner. And I thought that would be a start of a great quilt for somebody. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those to one person. fabric is included. Pattern and the fabric is included. Let's see. This is another something that I ordered from Nancy's Notions. I thought I was going to do it. I don't think that the squares, like the color prints, are in here, but I know that they have the floral print, the brown is in here, and the pattern. I haven't taken anything out. That's just how it came, because I made a note on it when it came that, you know, all the color prints weren't in there, although that's no big deal because we all got scraps, right? But I'm just going to get rid of this kit. That's going to be one prize. Also, 2 prizes here. Fat Quarters from Boundless. And I was trying to see if it had a name on here. This is from the Crafties fabric. I don't see any names on here, but this is the cool colors. And this is the warm colors. Individual prizes for the charm pack. And I told you all that I've been going through books as well. Found out I have 2 of the Buggy Born books. So I love Buggy Born, and if you have never done a Buggy Born pattern, I think you'll really like it. It's kind of like crazy quilting, where you stack layers of fat quarters and then you cut on all of these lines in the order that they tell you to cut, and then you're pulling it apart, and then you replace certain pieces as they tell you in the pattern, and then you start to make design. So let me show you one. Let me see if I can find the butterfly quilt. That's one of my favorite. I haven't even made it yet. But it's a pastel picture, but right here. And I'm a collector of Buggy Born, and that's probably why I have duplicate books. And then also they have one that's a birthday cake in here. And it's not as complicated as it looks. You're actually stacking fat quarters and cutting everything at one time in a stack. And then you're rearranging the fabrics in each stack, and then you're sewing those pieces back together. So that's one book called Celebrated Craziness, Buggy Born. That's one prize. And then the second book from Buggy Born, That Crazy Thing We Do. And they've got various patterns in here. Let's see. Just to see if I can show you one. I love when they do pictures or stars or things like that, because normally you would have to paper piece that kind of stuff. This one's the one I bought this one for. It's the cover on the back cover for the cats for Halloween. I thought that would be cute for a fall quilt. So yeah, but different designs in here. I just have duplicate books. And then also I talked about these red cups, and I forgot to go give you all the links last Wednesday, but I talked about this cup. This is what I'm currently drinking out of. So I'm donating one of these cups, and I'm also donating, they got metal straws that go in here. And they have one that's curved, one that's straight. So I'm donating one of each kind, because I bought this in a pack of 8. And then they also, because you don't want to put your mouth on stainless steel to drink. You'll have to wash these because I've touched them. But they have these little caps that you put on the end of your straws. And, okay, I had a cleaner in here. I don't know where it went. And then this is, they also had like 2 of these in a pack. I'm just giving you one that you can clean the inside of your cup. You can just use a towel, which is what I do, but I'm giving you one anyway. And then I had wonder if it fell into the box. I had a cleaner for the straw. Right here. It fell out. So that's going to be also included in this cup. This is a great cup. I can keep water in here cold for hours. I've had cups that have claimed to do some of this kind of stuff. Never did last very long, so they've changed the technology. Judy actually sent me not 1 but 2 cups, and so I'm also just passing this back along. Now also, because it's a cup, and it is a great cup, I also experimented with some heat transfer vinyl on hard surfaces. This was my first time doing this. It's not perfect, but I went ahead and put Teaquilts on it, so you'll have a memorable cup. Okay, and I actually put it on my cup too, and I made my husband one and put his name on his. So you'll be getting this cup. Hi, Kim Barris. So that's another prize. And then the finale prize that I showed you all on Saturday is the Freedom Boutiques pack that I bought from jellyrollfabrics.net, and I think it was like $25 for this. This was not already in my stash. This had just come in the door, but all the rest of this stuff was already in my stash except for these two items that are raffled last. Okay, so alright, so everybody's name is already been entered. How did you enter? Last Wednesday's video, I told you to leave a comment on the outside of the video. Those people that followed directions, you were entered into this drawing. Also, if you are a moderator, I also entered your name into this drawing. So you have already been entered into the drawing. You know, if I'm pulling all of this stuff and I don't want to have to come back and watch a video, I'm going to need some tape. And my Scotch tape is by the long arm. So let me go get that. Sorry about the break, but I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. All right. Now, I'm giving prizes. There are some rules to receiving the prize, even if your name is called. You must email me your address. I don't care if I just sent you an order yesterday. You need to email me your address. And why do I ask people to do that? It's one of me. I have very limited time. And I don't have time to go searching all of my emails trying to find your address so that I can send you a prize. So it's just a lot easier if you just send it to me, and then I can cut and paste it into the software that I use to print my mailing postal labels. It's just a lot easier for me. Number two, I'm paying up to $8 in shipping. If you're in another country, you're responsible for the difference, and I'll be sending you I would prefer people to either send me a check, pay through CashApp, or pay through Venmo. Because if you pay through PayPal, they're going to think that I'm making a sale, and they're going to take part of it out. I'm willing to pay up to $8 in shipping. After that, it's on you guys. Because I don't want to spend, I got 10 packages here at $8. That's $80 that I'm doing on top of the prizes. And like I said, I just bought this and just bought this. And technically, I bought all of this too. Okay? So, I just want to be clear on the how you get your prizes. Okay? So, we're going to flip this stack back to the other side as I start pulling names out of this container. Also, I don't know if I mentioned that the people that commented on the post last week are in here, as well as my moderators. Just want to make sure everybody is aware, because I did state in that video that I would put the moderators in here. Okay? Somebody is asking me, T, you are so generous. I'm going to say thank you from all the winners. I have been a recipient of your generosity, and I will thank you so much for all you do for us. You're so welcome. What's the name and where did it come from again? I don't know if she's talking about this. I don't know what you're talking about. You have to be more specific. And that's Stephanie I'm asking that from. Lizette Zayas is here. Says, I got my manners when I saw the butterflies. Hello, T and T Quilters. Hello, hello. Marla Pavlix. I butcher your name every time. Welcome to the chat. Love those Freedom Boutiques. Oh, so maybe Stephanie is talking about the batiks. The batiks are Freedom Batiks, and where I ordered them from because they had a sale is jellyrollfabrics.net. Instead of .com, it's .net. Okay, so these two here, butterfly print with the fat quarter, all together. Everybody's in. They're folded up twice, so I don't know who I'm pulling. Is Amelia Rubio. You won this prize. You all have until, I'll give you all until Sunday, because I'm not going to be home to mail these anyway until Thursday. So you've got to Sunday to email me, otherwise I'm forfeiting your price. Because I'll start, when I come home Sunday, I'll spend my Sunday evening getting these ready for to take to the post office on Monday. So that's Amelia. Next one is the fabric pack from Nancy's Notions. And I don't have to, well I do, I'll just tape it on the front. It's Judy Plaster. I think I saw her in here today. So I'll put hers on here. Judy Plaster. That's number 2. Number 3 is all of these 6 Lewis and Clark patterns. Probably should have put a rubber band on them, but I didn't. So here we go. This one goes to C-Rax. Whoops. Can you see that? I don't know if you all can read these. C-Rax MC. Yes, Judy is here saying thank you. Don't forget to send your mailing information. All right. The spring kit, which is a pretty floral print in here. For some reason, they put the floral on the wrong side. Let me show you how some of the fabric on here, because it's just the floral print and the brown, but it's really pretty. You're welcome, Judy and C-Rax. Next winner for this one. Mix them up. Let's see. This is Tiffany. Tiffany's Quilting Life. I'll put her name on here. Next up is these 2 packs here. We're going to do the cool colors and then the warm. I got my papers. I'm knocking them out. I'm mixing them up really good and knocking them out. Here we go. Cool colors goes to Cheryl Bean. I think I just saw her name saying congrats. You've got the cool colors, girl. And also, if you win something and you don't want it, my feelings won't be hurt. You can let me know. I'll pull somebody else. The warm colors goes to, she says I dropped one. I don't see it. I don't see a drop one. Unless she was talking about when they were out here and I picked them up. Maybe that was it. So cool colors. Here we go. This one goes to Leetta Bryant. Don't have to mail it. I just need to see her. Leetta Bryant was the one that also, my friend, we were also friends. Both of us were friends with Diana. Congratulations, Leetta. 2 books here. First one up is Celebrated Craziness. And it's going to You're welcome, Cheryl. Sue, also in St. Louis. Now, Sue just got rid of books. So, Sue, let me know if you want the book or not. Just let me know. Because she just gave me books to give to you all that I haven't even gotten to yet. Because I have to type up a list. So, Sue will let me know on that one. This next one is That Crazy Thing We Do. So, I don't know if Sue is still in here. The next book goes to Eric Oda, and he's not in here. And then she says, please redraw. I kind of figured that because she just got rid of books. This is Eric's Oda, and I'm going to put this on the inside because I don't want to ruin the cover of this book. I'm just going to stick it down here on a white page. Eric Oda for that one. Sue. I'll put Sue's name up there, so as I come across something else next time, I'll give it to Sue. It's like waiting for the results on The Voice, laughing out loud. Next book, the same book. Okay, Amelia says she'll get her granddaughter to send hers. Sandra Agger, you are now the lucky winner of the celebrated Crazy book. Again, I'm going to put this on the inside on the paper page so it's not going to ruin the color cover. And I'm trying not to put it over any words. Okay? All right, we got two more left. The cup and the fat quarter bundle. Two more. Here we go. Lizette Zayas just won the cup. So there you go. I'm going to just stick it inside the cup down here. So that's done. And last one, making sure I'm not knocking anybody out of here. Last one for the Freedom Boutique pack. Let me look up so I'm not looking down. I can't see them because they're all folded double. So, ta-da! Cynthia Shade. That is awesome. So, Cynthia, you won the grand prize. So, now I can move all of this out the way. I want to talk about one final thing. You all are so nice. Hi, Kathleen Champ. She says, hi, T and everyone. Barbara says, congrats to all the winners. A lot of people are congratulating the winners, and I saw some coming up. You're welcome, Cynthia. A lot of people are congratulating all the winners. You are so nice. And that's another thing I like about Teaquilters. Even when I was just doing strings and crumbs, you all were excited about that and excited for the people that were winning. So you all are so kind. So I just wanted to just show some appreciation to you all. I appreciate you all spending your time in these live chats with me, especially when I haven't had time to upload videos. I do miss recording videos and uploading videos, but I just have not had time to sit down and even edit those videos that I already even have recorded. I got quite a few, and sometimes I just don't even put them up at all. So I am going to go back and make sure that I do find all the video footage I have for anything that I've done project-wise and make sure that I put all of that into one video at some point. And I'm not making any promises on when that's going to happen right now. So I just appreciate you all supporting me on my channel. So just my small way of giving back. I tried to keep some of the things that I thought were people might be interested in. Instead of when people were doing orders, I was putting fabric in people's orders as they were getting them. So I tried to make sure that I saved some of the stuff here to do this drawing with. I also could have saved all of this for retreat because I thought about that too, but I decided by the time I'm done, I probably either buy some more stuff, find some great sales again, or I will donate some more stuff out of, you know, my stash. So retreat will be well taken care of as well. So yes, and Kim's also reminding people to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Kim, for doing that. Subscribe, share, ring the bell. Thank you. And you, thank you, Bernita. She says we appreciate you too. Yeah. So the final thing that I wanted to talk about, and I don't even have any papers in here. Which is probably a good thing anyway. I can't show it, right? Is that I have started cutting the K-Facet fabrics. I have been pressing fabrics and I have started cutting. I am actually cutting for a kit. I had 5 people. I wrote their names down. I have 5 people that were interested in something. A lot of people wanted either fat quarters or 10-inch charm packs and all of that. And I was like, by the time I do that, I wouldn't have any fabric because a lot of the fabrics were already fat quarters or quarter yards, like 10 inches or less. And I found that if I did that, I wasn't going to have a good way of sharing it. And I even went into my own K-Facet stash that I already had in order to do these kits. So this kit, so far, I'm in the process of cutting 4.5-inch squares. And it's not just going to be 4.5-inch squares in the kit. You're also going to get half square triangles that I'm going to pre-cut for you as well. And then you can pick it's going to be an on-point quilt, and you're going to pick your setting triangles and your border fabrics. And I thought I had a flyer in here with it, but I don't see it. I did move some stuff. Well, I put these fabrics that I had out up there, but I may not have ever put it in here. I had a piece of paper, but I don't see it. So I can't show you the kits, but I'm only making 12 kits, and I got to make one, so that means I'm only selling 11 kits. And I already got 5 people that may be interested. And I don't know what the price of these kits going to be yet. But the 5 people that are on my list that said you were interested when I first mentioned I had the K fabrics, then I will send you a photo of that when I get close to getting the kits done. I still need to purchase 1 fabric for the half square triangle. So I'll probably do that. Hopefully the quilt shop I'm at has K-Facet line, and then I can pick. I'm looking for one of those aboriginals, like this brown back here. You can't tell it's an aboriginal print, and I'm looking to use one of those, one of these, because I need something that's solid appearing to make these to make the K-Facet fabrics calm down a little bit in my pattern. So that's what I'm doing. I have been working on it. I've been getting asked about it. It's just that I have plans and then other things come up. Soon as I told you all I was going to do this, that's when my friend had a death in her family. And so I was helping her as a really close friend. She came in from out of town and she needed some help. And so Kevin and I both ended up helping her. So Kevin was really nice because he didn't even know her and he helped her. So he helped me and in turn helped me to help her. And if I hadn't had Kevin with me, I would have been there by myself. So I appreciate the true friend that Kevin is. He is really a great friend. So it's just been a lot going on in my life. Got lots of people I know currently graduating. They're not them. Well, I do know them, but their children and grandchildren are graduating from high school and or college. So it's a lot going on with everything else that's going on. So apparently I did not bring that piece of paper in this room, which is probably a good thing. I'll keep it a secret just a little bit longer. But the people that are on that, the 5 people, and I'll call your name just so you are confident in knowing that I saw your email, is Carol Green, Sandy, who is Poking Thread, Melissa LePage, Bonita Nance, and Deborah Sims Brown. You are the 5 that said that you wanted a kit or fat quarters or something. And I know it may not be fat quarters, so you do have the option of opting out when you see what it is that I'm doing. But I think everybody is going to like it. And the fact that I'm not including your setting fabric and your border, you then get to make the quilt your own by picking your own K-facet border, which I think is going to be great. And I think that'll make them all look different in the end, but they're going to start out looking the same, sort of, kind of, because I think I'm having to cut, for my 12 kits, I need 103 squares for each kit. So I'm cutting up 103 fat quarters. So you have 103 different fabrics in your quilt. So it's going to be interesting to see what it looks like in the end. So all I've done is I put it into Electric Quilt the other day, and just so I could see what it would look like all together and make sure everything was working well. And then I'll give you instructions on cutting your own setting triangles and your borders. So we'll just go from there. But hold on. How big will it be? I can't remember because I don't have the paper here. Let me see. Let me check something on my phone, because I may have told Kevin that in a message. Hold on. I may have to go into maybe Messenger instead of messages. Hold on for a second. Kevin. And now let me go back. Kevin and I have to go back a long time, because Kevin and I texting all the time. Let's see. Trying to find the photo and then work my way back. It's 62.5 inches by 75.5 inches with the borders. So that's the finished size of the quilt top. And so I've got to like average out how much fabric I've used divided by the 12 kits and stuff like that. And I add some of my time in there, but I don't add a whole lot. But I do add some of my time in there. And then it also, so it has 103 squares, but then also 40 half square triangles. So I'm going to cut that for you, and then what you're going to be cutting is your setting triangles, which I'll tell you what that is, and your border fabrics. You can add 1 border, 2 borders, or 3 borders. I can't remember. I think I added 2. So you get to choose how you want to finish off your quilt. So let's see. I'll make sure I send that out next week. Thank you, Kevin. He's even putting the measurements in there for me. So, yeah. Hold on. Sue says, off subject, please. Is the 2 1/5 inch strip die worth it? 2, I think she means 1.5 inch, and I would say almost everybody that has a go cutter has that. That's like one of your staples. Any of your strip dies are great to have, because it will eliminate the need for you to have square dies, like multiples. I do have multiples in 2.5, because sometimes when I'm cutting scraps, I don't want to have to cut them twice. But if you get a strip die, you can cut squares, you can cut rectangles, you can cut 45-degree diamonds, 60-degree diamonds, 30-degree diamonds. It's so many other things that you can cut with the strip dies other than just strips. So I say yes to any size strip die that you want in your collection and feel you can use more than one way. And Bonita's over there talking about, I'm on the list, right? um, Janice is saying put her on the list. I'm going to have to turn this piece of paper over. And I think Kim Wynn says you're kind soul. Thank you so much. Kevin the helper, laughing out loud. You got that right. He is. He's a great helper. You know, sometimes people volunteering and they really don't mean it. And then, you know, Kevin and I live like an hour and a half away, so he had to even drive a good little distance to help me help a friend, you know, that he never met. So he is a great friend and a blessing, as Darlene says. Kevin says the quilt T is making is amazeball. Kevin is also gonna make the quilt. I'm gonna do the standard, and Kevin's gonna add a little twist to his. But just so you all, so you all have two of them to look at. But basically, they're the same quilt, same instructions and everything. I think you are feeling overwhelmed. You need a vacation. I'm so glad to be going to retreat, and I don't even care if I get anything done, except that I'm teaching that log cabin that I told you all about by Quilting a Day, that tilted log cabin block. Connie, I don't know if I got your email or not. I put your name down temporarily, but I won't be able to contact you. Will I be able to buy the pattern? I'm not sure if I'm going to do a separate pattern yet. I'll look into that later. I'm not sure, because it's something that I saw as on a photo of a quilt, and so I don't know if there's a pattern out there. I don't know the name of it. There was nothing on the quilt to give me any idea where it is. So I'm going to say I probably will not be selling just a pattern. I'm really just doing the kit and giving you the instructions. And then Elkins, I got you down. And somebody is saying prayers for Connie, so I must have missed something. I will take one. I'm trying to get back into my quilt group after my husband passes away. Oh my gosh. And that's very hard. My friend, I'm not going to say your name, but my friend just went through that early last year, and is still in the grieving process, you know, as stuff keeps happening or coming up. So yeah, it's very hard, very difficult. So sorry about that. I just didn't finish reading Connie's comment. Thank you, Judy. Kevin says that includes 2 borders that measures 6 inches finished. One border is 6-inch finished, and I think the first border is 2 inches finished, and the second border is 6 inches finished. I just don't have. I left the paper. I had printed it to bring in here, and I must have left it somewhere. I don't even know where it's at. It could be in my cuttings, and that's where I think I have it, because I got I got 5 different boxes with my K Facet fabrics. I got 2 of them that's got my yardage, and then 1 of them that has the pieces, all my fat quarters, bundles, packages that I'm cutting from. And then I got my scrap ones that I'm using for strings. And then I got the one that I'm putting all the 2-inch squares in. So I got 5 containers going. So that's why I don't know even which one it's in. But yeah, thank you, Kevin, for telling me that, because I forgot about it. I couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3 borders. So Sue says, I have 92 dies, but not that one. Thanks. That's the first one you should have bought. That was the first die I bought, because I knew that I was cutting my binding 2.5 inches, and then jelly rolls are also 2.5 inches. So there are so many reasons to have a 2.5-inch strip die. You just can't go in the house to see that left. I don't know what Vicky Lemire is talking about. I'm so lost. I have one of the old 2.5s that doesn't have the angles. Yeah, and I just drew mine on with my ruler. I'm an old school AccuQuilt. They didn't have that stuff on there. We were the ones that told them that their dies do that kind of stuff. So Ebony Love is another one that was a heavy using AccuQuilt, and then she had some conflict, I think, because she also used other paper, other die cutting systems like Sizzix, and I think they didn't want her to do other companies, and so she stopped doing AccuQuilt videos for the most part. I'm having a little fabric to share with her, but not much. I have a little fabric to share with her, but not much. That's Vicky. And Diane says, I use my 2.5-inch strip die more than any other die. And Eric goes, peaks the boo. Connie says, thanks. It's been 3 months. Only 1 month after, but 47 years. It was hard. I just need to get that machine going again. So you all are a great place to go to twice a week. Well, thank you, Connie. Rhonda's sending her condolences. Vivian, you're number 9, saying put her on the list. And I hope I haven't missed anybody. I'm trying to go through comments. I'm going to get off of here, and then I'm going to start trying to figure out what I'm doing for retreat. We're supposed to have a challenge quilt. Do you think I have a challenge quilt? Nope. Nope. The challenge is me getting there with everything that I need. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Oda, proprietor of the Eric Oda Foundation, has entered the room. All rise, please. That's from Kevin. And Connie says, I will send you my email. Okay. Just so that I know that I got contact information for you when I get ready to send it out. And like I said, maybe I can go back to my computer. I don't know if I don't think I even have it on my desktop, but I can send out so you all can see what I'm working with. But I still don't have the price because I haven't bought the last fabrics that I need. I still need the fabrics. I got a fabric I can use for one side of the half square triangle, but I need the other side. So I'm hoping to get, and so maybe next week I'll do it. That way I'm not trying to send something out. I need to go pack for a retreat and make sure I got all the ingredients to cook breakfast for my for them so that I can take everything. I learned on the log cabin pattern from Quilt in a Day. That's pretty cool. Eric says he just booked a flight to Kansas City. Oh my goodness. You gotta let us know when that is. If I'm available, I'll drive to Kansas City. Well, that's still a 5-hour ride, but I'll come see you if you want. Mario says, Connie, I hope you find serenity in your heart. Oh, he talking about going to the quilt show. So yeah, because Kevin and I talked about that too. So we might be going there too. That's pretty cool. Wash your hands saying, T, are you going to do a sew along soon? Probably not. That's not even in my radar right now. I don't know. I'm going to finish up this Charlotte Sometimes quilt next, which is this back here behind me. I'm ready to, that's the only row that I have sewn. I need to just finish sewing all those rows together. And I do have some, those little 9 patches are tricky because they go in, there are 2 different kinds and they got to go in the right spot. So I have to pay attention, but I'm going to finish those at some point. And I got a quilt that I was supposed to have finished last year that I haven't even done. So I'm going to finish that. And then I also have 3 t-shirt quilts that I just cut the fronts off the shirts, or the sides, because one of them had a front and a back. But I cut the sides off of the shirts, and that's all I've done. And they're due. They gave me a July date, so I gave myself the end of June to get them done. And I haven't even interfaced them or done anything yet. So that's kind of what I'm going to be working on. Eric's, oh, the quilt show. Hold on. Eric says that Kelly, wash your hands. He's giving, wash your hands. Says I meant to type T. Nah, it's okay. Okay, I would have to watch the replay. Eric, I think you want a book. If you want it. If you don't want it, I can pull somebody else's name. It's Boogie Born Quilt. I don't know if you are aware of Boogie Born, but it's the Crazy Things We Do book. I gave out prizes today. You were pulled. That's Robin saying list, please. And I only got one more until I get to the bottom. And Wash Your Hands says, what's the list for? It's to tentatively purchase the K-Facet quilt kit that I'm putting together. Vicky says, I said that Nita Henderson had a house fire last Friday. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. So sorry about that. This is a lot going on, isn't it? And I have not, I normally go into some of Tiffany's lives or try to look at them later if I can't go into them. So I haven't been over there to see that. So sorry about that. Marlon wants the last one. And then what I'll do is I'll just put a wait list, because maybe if somebody is not responding, I'm not going to just leave it open, because I'm going to do the first person that's willing to pay me. And I don't think I have your contact information either, Marla, so make sure that you... So if anybody else is wanting it and you're kind of on a wait list, I'm going to put my name, because I got to make it to do the pattern, right? Okay, Judy is, oh, somebody else did already. Judy Plaster was asking about the email or where to send the mailing address information. That's to teaquilts@teaquilts.com. And I will definitely get it. And thank you, Kelly, for putting that down there. Oh, that's Kelly telling me. I thought somebody was giving my email. Let me put it here. Sorry. There you go, Judy. I just put it down in the bottom. It may put a space in there because it doesn't really like links in the chat. So you'll have to remove the space after Teaquilts. Hold on, let me go back and make sure I haven't missed anything. And thank you, Bonita, also put it, so I got you. Betsy says she'll be in KC for a conference on June 3 through 6. I think she's ahead of the quilt show. Angela Stringer is here. Hi, Angela. She says, good evening, T-folks. Been researching family hotspots. I quit when I thought my marriage might be compromised. Laughing out loud. You are too funny. Thank you, Darlene. She says, T, please enjoy your retreat and treat yourself to some good rest and relaxation. I appreciate and love you, my friend. Thank you so much. Beverly Aiken says prayers for Nita Henderson as well. Yes, I'm adding her to the prayer list as well. Connie says, T, I just emailed you mine. T, hugs and prayers for you. Enjoy and relax. I will. Someone needs to go to bed. Good night, everybody. I'm going to be getting off here pretty soon. Deborah Sims just coming in saying hello from Maryland. Hi, Deborah. Deborah, you'll be receiving an email from me next week, hopefully showing the kit that I'm doing with the K-Facet fabrics. And hopefully by then I'll have the cost, because I still got to buy at least one fabric for half square triangles that I'm also including. That way you don't have to do the major cutting, and all the major cutting is done for you. The quilt is mostly your K-Facet squares and half square triangles, but it's how it's set that's different. Stephanie says, I have yet to go to a retreat. I hate that I don't have quilt friends close by. One day. You know, I joined the state quilt guild, and I'm the well, there's a whole lot of onlys, but I didn't have any personal friends in the group, and it was like 500 people strong. And when I first joined, and it was at a retreat, big conference ballrooms were in, and I'm there by myself. And then on top of that, I happen to be the only African American in there, so I just go anyway. I'm not a person that you all may think so, but I keep telling you all I'm an introvert when I'm out. I tend to just do what I'm going to do. I say hello, I'm real pleasant. I speak to people. I converse with them, but I'm not like trying to pick up like true friends for life. I'm just here to have a good time. So I have been to retreats by myself. So, but yeah, go on a retreat. They are super fun, and somebody is going to talk to you. You'll have a table mate somewhere. They'll talk to you. I'll be going to the KC Quilt Show too. Would love to get together with you, Kevin the Quilting Era, and any other tea quilters who plan to go. And we haven't decided what day we're going, so that's where we'll have to all get situated in some private messages and figure out when we're going. Eric probably might be doing more than one day since he's flying in. We're just talking about going down for a day and coming back. And then Kevin says that Kelly, sounds like there may be a meet and greet if all goes well. You got that right. You know, we we love a meet and greet. What all info do you need? Just your email so that I can send you what the quilt's gonna look like before you commit to purchasing. You may not like it. I think it's cute, but you may not like it. And like I said, you can change the feel of your quilt by choosing your own border and your setting triangle. Because I thought about cutting your setting triangles too, but I go, that's another fabric that they could do and choose and make it their own. So I'm not going to cut that one. On the road with Teaquilts. All right, so I think this is a good time for us to end because now they're starting to sing in the live chat, okay? And Damali J just came in saying hello from District Heights, Maryland. Sorry I'm late, but glad I made it. So we're going to go ahead and end here, and thank you all so much. Again, remember, next week's live chat during the week is going to be Tuesday night at 7 p.m., and it may be a permanent change, but for right now, we're going to go with 7 p.m., see how I like where I'm teaching, or, you know, if I don't like what's going on, then I'll be switching back to Wednesday nights. But just tentatively, I got it that we're going to be doing lives on Tuesday nights, at least through the summer, because I'm not sure if I'm going to do it in the winter, because it gets dark earlier. I don't like being out in the dark, driving. By myself. So I'm gonna go fix dinner for me. I think my husband, I heard him up, he may have already fixed his salad, so I'm gonna go fix me a salad for dinner just so it's something quick, because I don't feel like cooking today, so I can start packing for a retreat tomorrow that I haven't packed a thing, and I need to check the ingredients and make sure I can fix breakfast for my friends on Saturday. I can't forget that part. Go up in there and don't have food. So see you all. Thank you all so much for your support. Congratulations to all the winners. Appreciate you all. Again, please send me your emails. I'll be putting a little star on your email, so when I come back home, all I got to do is sort by the star, and all of your addresses will pop up. So as I receive them, I'll just put a little star by your name. And when I mail them out, you will get a confirmation email with a tracking number. So that's it for me. You all take care. Stay blessed. Keep all of our quilting friends in your prayers. Just do a global prayer for all the quilters that you are in cahoots with online and in person. And just cover us all. Everybody can use some prayers. You just never know what people are going through, and everybody isn't going to put their information in the chat. So thank you all so much. See you all Saturday And if, if I feel like it on Thursday, maybe you might get a little surprise 5 minutes here or there. You never know. Okay? Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Be blessed. Stay safe and quilt out. Almost forgot.